Hello everybody and welcome to the Team Mythical Week 7 Team Builder. This week, well, I am once again joined by the lovely Marty.
Doctor Who though! I want to talk about Doctor Who!
Even though by the time this episode goes out, that reference will be 6 days late.
But we've got another few months to talk about it though.
This is true. Anyway, but this... For the
Fun
purposes
fact,
of this
I
video...
nickname my Pokemon in competitive after people from Doctor Who.
Cool
The more
story.
you know. Yeah.
Anyway.
And Torchwood.
Anyway.
And Class.
Anyway. We are here not to talk about Doctor Who, but to talk about our team
I'm going to
builder.
go then, because I just want to talk about Doctor Who.
Fine, go. I'll just talk about Pokemon.
That's alright.
Okay, this week we are up against Team Not Scold. That is Lord Envy and Joey Pokeyame. And they're solid players. I mean, I think they are... what are they at?
4-1.
They're at 4-1.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, well, looking at their team, I can see why. This is a very well thought out team. It has got a lot of conventional Pokemon you'd expect to see in a VGC team, and there is good reason you'd expect to see them. And you can see them on the screen, but let's go into their first pick. And their first pick is Celesteela.
Boo.
One of the Ultra Beasts, one of the more annoying Ultra Beasts. Celesteela is one of the heaviest Pokemon in the game, tied, I believe, only with Cosmoem. It's heavier than Guzzlord. And so that means Heavy Slam will be seen, most likely. And that can do a lot of damage to some of our team. Rabombi doesn't like Celesteela.
Is it bad that I'm just finding out it's part flying type?
I think we've worked out why you didn't do so well in London, honey.
Because the game came out 2 weeks before Internats.
Oh dear.
I'm just so out of what new Pokemon are.
Yeah, but Celesteela is unique in that it is one of the only Ultra Beast which has got a more level spread for its stats.
Got a good range of types of moves. Just looking at its list here, what have you got for its most commonly used?
Most common move is Heavy Slam, which is fairly obvious. It gets the stab because Heavy Slam is a steel type move, and it's got Protect, Leech Seed. Now, a common thing we see with Celesteela is it being a Subseeder. Now, normally that would scare the hell out of me, but we have Chandelure, and Chandelure has Infiltrator, which means any move from Chandelure. So whether we go for a Heat Wave or just go screw it and go for an Infernal Overdrive into it, it will hit beyond a substitute, which is very useful in this. And I'm not sure if outside Hidden Power Celesteela can do much to it.
I'm just looking at how many matches they've actually bought it. Unless I'm reading this wrong. I think I'm reading this wrong.
Let's have a look. They didn't bring it week 1. They brought it week 2. They didn't bring it week 3. They brought it week 4. They didn't bring it week... They did bring it week 5. So pretty much every other week.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I mean, we don't know about week 6 because that hasn't gone up at the time of recording.
Okay, so I'm just going to put this in. I can see some interference on my Audacity. My neighbours are having a barbecue. Pretty sure they're playing really loud Disney music.
Cool neighbours. Anyway, but I will fiddle with that in post, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, the nature spreads are a bit tricky because it doesn't seem to have a set nature which you'd expect with a lot of Pokemon. Some are careful, some are sassy, some are modest, some are adamant.
Does the PGL say about nature?
Yeah.
Okay. What's most used?
Careful, but only 23%. It has such a spread of natures. It is such a versatile Pokemon. It's got great utilities in Wide Guard. It's got great attacks with Flash Cannon, Giga Drain, Air Slash, Heavy Slam.
Earthquake.
and so much more.
Oh, no.
It gets Earthquake. Yeah, okay. And Chandelier might not be the best option, but Thunder Punch on Medicham before a substitute, Flamethrower on Nidoking. Oh, we could use Gravity with Cresselia. Gravity's always a good strategy, and we could then get some... Oh, we can't get high jump kicks, Shenanigans and Gravity. But Gravity could be good, and then we can Earthquake and Earth Power it as well.
Not gonna lie, I am scared of Celesteela.
Whenever I
done
face
very
a
well
Celesteela,
against-
I always face palm because it is just such a pain to get rid of.
It is.
Especially if they
such a
manage to
pain.
get a Subseed off. But
Subseed.
when defeated on Battle Sport, it's typically Charizard, Tapu Koko, Heatran, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Aegislash, Tapu Lele, Marowak, Zapdos, and Landorus. None of which we have. But it typically goes to show fire and electric moves are the way to go with this. I mean, we could wing Gigavolt Havoc onto Magnezone again, because Magnezone can take a hit and then wreck stuff. I mean, we got rid of Pheromosa with that. We've used Z moves on Magnezone a lot because it has got the special attack. It can take a hit because even though it's slow, it can go in and do the damage. And I think a lot of our team have got answers to Celesteela. It's just if it gets in a substitute first, it's going to be a pain.
Don't want it to Beast Boost. Need to get rid of it quickly.
Yes, because we don't like Beast Boost or Soul Heart.
No. No, we do not.
But yeah, Celesteela's going to be a pain. It's dealable with our team. I mean, what we could do is keep Rabombi and speed swap its speed onto Nidoking, so Nidoking will outspeed it and go in with a Thunderbolt or a Flamethrower onto Celesteela. And
Forgive me if this sounds stupid, because I'm really tired and not thought this through. What if we stash Chandelure to try and get...
The only problem with that is the
me.
potential of Wide Guard if we go for the Heat Wave. If we go for Flamethrower, sure. But yeah, that's definitely an idea.
Does it? Oh, it can do Wide Guard. Oh.
Yeah. Celesteela is annoying.
Right.
Right, okay, so moving on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Arcanine, another of the common VGC staples at the moment. In fact, it is currently the most used Pokemon in VGC.
Blimey. Okay.
And that is why it was just distributed at the North American International Championships.
Oh, I didn't know they were doing one.
No, I didn't know
Alright.
either until last night when I got messaged by one of the chat mods, Ellie, well, and forum mods, saying, Joe, I just got this Arcanine, you should probably post about it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice of Pokemon to give us a heads up.
Yeah.
Aw, I want an event Arcanine to never use and have in my event collection.
The thing is, why are they giving Arcanine out? Because everyone who's there has got one in their team.
Yeah, it's like winning a 3DS at an event you need a 3DS to compete in.
Anyway, Arcanine...
Intimidate is a standard.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
no wonder it's
we
one of
can
the
always
most
do
used.
our skill swap Intimidate shenanigans, that's always fun. But...
We
Arcanine...
don't have any water. Good
We
water
have
food.
Aquatail on Garchomp.
Oh, that would be good.
We also have Earthquake on Garchomp, which gets Stab, which is also super effective against Arcanine.
That's good. Hang on, that Aquatail thing. Didn't we have a gimmick with that? Or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, we put Waterarium Z onto Garchomp to take out Team Drinking Birds' Landorus, but we didn't need to because we called that Ice Punch and then Flash Cannoned it.
Obviously, Wide Guard would be a problem with Earthquake.
But we also have Earth Power on Nidoking.
Oh, okay.
And also Stone Edge on Guzzlord. But there is one tech they can use. They can use the move Burn Up. Now, Burn Up is a very powerful fire type move, which after use it ends up making Arcanine typeless. That means it has no weaknesses whatsoever, but it also has no resistances.
I'm looking at this. I've never heard of this move.
It was introduced in Sun and Moon. Only a few Pokemon have got
probably
it.
why.
Arcanine has got it. Typhlosion has got it. I think that's it. But it also gets Snarl, which could be annoying. And Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun. Wild Charge is what they use to take care of a water type, so it's a good thing we've got Garchomp and Nidoking.
Okay. Alright. Are we worried?
About Arcanine? Nah, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. They're usually weak. They didn't do well with the power creep.
Okay.
But it's got some good moves. It can do some damage. It gets extreme speed, and if they choice band it, that will hurt. But, nah, I mean, we can target that down. It's fine. It's an Arcanine. They're not that scary. They might have an air balloon on it. That would be fun.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but
air balloon.
We just take our fastest Pokemon, hit it, and then hit it with the slower Pokemon with a super effective move. We don't have anything which can change items, do we? We don't have anything with Trick. Don't think Cresselia gets Trick. No.
Can we talk about Doctor Who now?
No. Moving on. The other A-tier pick, Suicune.
One of my favourites. Obviously, it's going to have pressure, so that
in a focus
loses
is not
one
available
additional
yet.
PP.
Scold
I
is
love
so commonly
Suicune.
used. And it also gets Tailwind, which sucks. We might have to go for a Trick Room team with this one.
Yeah, I used to run mine with Tailwind, so...
It also gets Snarl, which is a pain, because a lot of our team is special, because I was worried about the Intimidates.
It also, and this is scary, Ice Beam is what I used to...
Yeah, Ice Beam is a powerful thing that'll ruin Garchomp.
Yeah. Is it fast?
I don't think so. No.
No?
No, but if it's Scarfed, then it will be. I mean, we got caught out with a Scarfed Pokemon at around that speed last week.
I am a little scared of Suicune, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's a very bulky Pokemon, but Magnezone can deal with it. Gorgeist can deal with it. It can survive an Ice Beam. Thunder Punch on Medicham. There's a lot of electric uses in this matchup, really. But yeah, Suicune, there's a reason these guys are doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, next up.
Ugly Garchomp.
Mega Garchomp. Now, they don't have to Mega Evolve it, they just have to have it use its Mega Stone so they can keep the
hold
Garchomps.
its Mega Stone.
Yeah. They can keep it as a normal Garchomp to get the speed, because Mega Garchomp is slower than normal Garchomp.
And it's ugly.
But it has a difference when it's shiny.
Worst Garchomp.
So basically we know what to expect from a Garchomp because we run Garchomp.
It just has better attack.
Yes.
And it's slower.
And better defences, but if we hit it with an ice move, Ice Beam on Cresselia, or Ice Punch on Medicham, or Ice Beam on Nidoking or Glalie.
How much would Ice do to Celesteela ice moves? Like,
it would be neutral because Steel resists ice.
Yeah. I think they'll bring it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It
is a powerhouse.
They have bought it to half their matches by the looks of it.
Okay, so Glalie a good shout for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But Ice Punch on Medicham is a standard as well. Or we could go Dragon Claw on Garchomp as well, because if we outspeed it...
Yeah, but we'd probably have a speed tie, wouldn't we?
We would have a speed tie if they choose not to Mega Evolve.
Oh.
So yeah, Garchomp is a Pokemon that is just going to be a pain to deal with, but we know how to deal with it because we have one and we have seen people take it down 5 times this. Oh, that hit close to bone. You still have.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Buzzwole, another of the Ultra Beasts. Now, Buzzwole's a bit different to its counterpart of Pheromosa in that it is very physically focused, but its special defense sucks. And its special attack sucks.
Yeah, specials are a bit naff, to be honest.
I mean, it has great physical bulk, but special we could go in easily. Like, if we put Psychic on Cresselia, well, no, that won't work. I don't really want to...
It's Pug.
Yeah. What else can we do? Fire. We could put Fire Fang on... Flamethrower on Nidoking. We'll deal with it.
Yeah.
It might be a 2-hit KO, but...
It's got a...
Chandelure can deal with it as well.
Yeah. What's
Flamethrower
PGL saying about it?
Flamethrower has like a 33% chance to KO it. It typically carries Ice Punch, so maybe Nidoking's a bad idea.
Garchomp.
What? Glalie would be a bad idea. Chandelure can switch into fighting type moves and then wreck it. So I'm definitely thinking Chandelure is a good shout for this battle. That way we've got the Subseed protection. We should go Flamethrower over Heatwave though.
If that is what you wish.
It typically carries Assault Vest to counteract its sucky special defense.
I don't like it.
With an Assault Vest, it's a 2-hit KO from Nidoking. But Buzzwole is pretty slow. I mean, it's not too slow, but it's...
We should be able to hit it fast.
Unless they Scarf it, yeah. I don't like their team.
I don't.
It's just a bit hard for us to counter. Next up, Alolan Raichu. Earthquake, done. But we've also got Crunch on Guzzlord, Shadow Ball on Chandelure.
Do you think they'll put electric terrain on? If they
They might, it'll give it some extra speed, but we're considering Trick Room standard, aren't we?
Its defense is pretty poop.
Yeah, a Crunch from Guzzlord would OHKO it. Earthquake would OHKO it from
I don't think they'll bring it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of offensive ground pressure, so I think Raichu is potentially not a good Pokemon, and I don't think we've got anything which they can take out with it. Maybe Medicham is weak to the Psychic.
Oh, it can learn Signal Beam.
Yes, it can. But there are a lot of shenanigans they can use if they get Event Pikachu from past generations and then evolve it. They could have a Surf Alolan Raichu. They could have Encore. They could have Iron Tail. They could have a lot on it because it can be an Omni boosting Pokemon, so they could use Z Celebrate to boost all its stats by 1. It can Fake Out. It's annoying, but it's not...
Their team's annoying.
It's very fast. I think it outspeeds everything we've got as standard. Everything except for Bombi.
Although saying that, their team somewhat goes downhill after bar 1.
Doesn't everyone's?
Yeah.
Once we're at this point, it's like, oh, yeah, that's not a threat. Oh,
are we on C? No, another
no,
B,
it's still
then
on
C.
B. Another B. And that is Credilli. Very bulky Pokemon, this.
It's very slow.
It is very slow. If we bring a Trick Room, then that would be the first Pokemon that moves on the field when it's on the field. But it's not really got that much offensive pressure. I mean, it's got adequate attack and special attack. It's just its defenses. Its physical defense is smaller. So, I mean, 2 Drain Punches from Medicham and it would go down.
Yeah, I wonder what they were thinking about doing with this.
The thing
Have they used it much?
Let's have a look. Yes. No.
Yes.
No. Yes. 3 out of 5.
I really should probably watch older games.
Well, we will before we go in for the match. But it can be a bit of a pain because it can constantly heal itself. It can get Recover. It can get Ingrain. I think it might be able to get Leech Seed. And that would not be fun. But other than that...
I can't see that.
Okay, it doesn't get Leech Seed. But it gets Ingrain, it gets Recover.
Energy Ball is annoying.
Giga Drain is worse.
Nah.
Yeah, because Giga Drain will heal it. Can get Toxic. It's a Stooler. And it'll be a bit hard to take down, but it's not impossible. Our team can take care of it.
And it can Earthquake.
Yeah, but meh.
Can we talk about Doctor Who yet?
Not yet. Next up, Comfey. Oh, Comfey. This Pokemon...
What ability?
Typically, Triage.
This Pokemon's healing moves had their priority increased by 3.
Yeah, so it often has Floral Healing, which is its signature move.
Oh, its HP is bad. And attack is bad.
Draining Kiss, and so much. And it can use Helping Hand, Synthesis. Even though it's got good hit points and good... Its hit points are bad, but its defenses are good. I think...
So we need some steel going on, really, or poison.
Even with its ridiculous special defense, unless it's fully invested in special defense, it will one-hit KO. If it's fully invested in special defense, then it's a small chance of a KO of a OHKO. Otherwise, it's a 2-hit KO. Yeah, if it's got complete maximum hit points and special defense, and it has a plus special defense nature, then the max we can do with a Sludge Bomb from a Life Orb Nidoking is 97.7%.
They've only bought it once?
It's a very situational Pokemon, but its ability makes it such a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But you're probably right, they won't bring it, but we'll leave Poison Jab or Sludge Bomb on something just to take care of it. I think Sludge Bomb will do a lot of damage to Credilli as well. No, it won't. Okay. Is that still super effective? No. Yes. Anyway, next up, for one they sniped from us.
Yeah, you love this Pokemon.
Malamar is such a good Pokemon. It just completely throws people whenever I used it in VGC, and that's for a damned good reason. Contrary and Superpower is an amazing combo. That's why 100% of Malamar on BattleSpot use Superpower.
Its stats are pretty average.
Its stats are pretty average, and it is 4 times weak to Bug, so Signal Beam and Pollen Puff can wreck it.
Oh, it can Dark Pulse. I'm worried about Cresselia in this.
I'm worried about Cresselia in this matchup, but our only other Trick Roomers are Ghost types.
Yeah.
But then again, Ghost isn't as
It can
much of a...
flamethrower, knock off,
Psycho Cut, Trick Room, Night Slash, Rock Slide,
signal beam.
Hypnosis.
They'll bring this. It's just... Yeah, it can do a lot of things.
How many other times have they brought it? Once,
A lot.
Where it died. Once.
I don't know.
Once.
Once. Oh, really? Interesting.
They just don't know how to use Malamar. Maybe if I had been allowed to pick it, I'd have shown people the glory that is Malamar.
Okay.
Anyway, but next up on the list... I mean, we can deal with Malamar. I mean, Signal Beam will just get rid of it. I mean, the superpower's a bit scary, but maybe Ribombee might be a good shout for this matchup, as long as we don't leave it in against Celesteela. Or Arcanine. Next up, the final Pokemon. Licky Licky. Another bulky Pokemon. Very bulky
It's
Pokemon.
slow.
But it is very slow, and I think even though it's bulky...
They've only bought it once.
Well, that
Unless I've
tends
read
to
the-
happen with these low picks.
Okay, it can Aqua Tail, Blizzard, Dragon Tail,
A Drain Punch can still OHKO it.
Earthquake.
It's
It's
a
got
normal...
a very, yeah,
It's
very,
a normal type Pokemon. Normal type Pokemon have such wide move pools.
yeah. Ice Beam, Ice Punch, Knock Off. Do you know what? I think they're going to bring it.
You think they're going to risk bringing it
I
against Medicham?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Just to throw things. I just have a feeling.
I mean, they've brought it once.
Yeah, I just think they'll bring it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a pain, but they might bring it. I mean, it can get Assault Vest, Normal Gem. Oh, Normal Gem's still around. I mean, it's just such a wide Pokemon, but I think even Guzzlord outspeeds it. No, it doesn't.
Very, very bulky.
It's very bulky, but it still falls to a Drain Punch from Medicham.
Oh, let's hope we can get off then.
Yeah. And that's their team. That team is a very scary team. What two Pokemon do you think we should definitely not bring to Team Preview? I'm thinking... I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think Gourgeist can do much in this matchup. I mean, it can go against Suicune, but Suicune's got the Ice Beam and whatnot. But I love using Gourgeist, and that Trick or Treat and then Never Ending Nightmare is always amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
scared. I'm scared for Cresselia.
Yeah, part of me is saying we don't bring Cresselia, but that's madness. But then we can go for an all-out offensive, because I know this is partially my fault, but, and by partially I mean completely.
People want an offensive Cresselia. Is this the time?
No, and we keep ending up with Cresselia being like my Pyukumuku in VGC 17, where it's the last thing left on the field and it can't do anything.
Yeah.
And that's a shame. We can have an offensive Cresselia, but there's nothing in this matchup which Cresselia can really deal with.
No.
So Cresselia might be the missing Pokemon. Oh, that feels so weird to say.
No, not Cresselia.
But people often don't bring their S-tier picks. I mean, Team Subs, they didn't bring their Mega Lucario against us. And these guys, they haven't brought Celesteela to 2 of their matches.
So we need to put someone else on the bench.
I mean, I would want to keep Gourgeist for the Trick Room.
What can Ribombee do here?
Ribombee can deal with Buzzwole, Garchomp,
Garchomp.
Malamar, And it can also use speed swap to give like Nidoking a boost or Chandelure a boost, so we outspeed everything except Raichu.
Alright, how about Magnezone? I mean, there's
No,
Suicune. But...
we need Magnezone for Celesteela, Suicune, what else? Comfey, Malamar.
I don't want to make this cool.
I don't want to make this cool. Like, I want Gourgeist in case we have Trick Room needs, because I don't really want to have Chandelure as our Trick Room because it's too frail for that. Glalie?
The Arcanine is scary.
The Arcanine
it can't
is scary.
Do much.
The Buzzwole is scary.
Oh come on! It feels so wrong not bringing Cresselia and Mega Glalie though.
I know, but Malamar would also wreck it. There is one thing, we have been playing similar strategies every week. We need to shake things up a bit. But let's face it, we're not going to win this match. Or we are. We could still win.
I'm gonna let you make the call because I don't know.
Okay, well, on the screen you are going to see the call that I made. I have not made it yet. I am not going to make it until 5 minutes before our battle.
Sounds about right.
Which is just terrifying because, I don't know, it's just, don't want to not bring any of these. The only thing I don't want to bring is Cresselia because it's not a friendly matchup for Cresselia.
We could probably make an argument for everyone here.
We absolutely could. Yeah, on the screen you'll see our choices. We've got some crazy stuff going on. We might bring Aqua Tail or Garchomp again.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule that out.
And might I was maybe thinking going a physical Nidoking, but with the Intimidate, I might not be the best time to do that. It's just with everything having Snarl. But yeah, here's what we're definitely bringing. We're definitely bringing Garchomp, we're definitely bringing Nidoking, we're definitely bringing Medicham, we're definitely bringing Magnezone, we're definitely bringing Chandelure. So that's 5 of the 6.
Okay.
But we need to bring 8, so but yeah, we will see it. You'll see it on the screen, and hopefully this will do well after our humiliating loss against Magiana last week.
Hacks.
That Effect Spore.
Should have been banned.
Chance. What Effect Spore? Parasect should have been banned?
No, Magiana.
Oh.
It's broken.
Yeah. You're just salty we didn't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more of these. And be sure to subscribe to Marty's channel for the battle. The battle will be on her channel tomorrow, which is July 8th at 8 PM British Standard Time. That is 3 PM Eastern Daylight Time and 12 PM Pacific Daylight Time. And I forget the time for Australia, but it's like 3 AM, 4 AM. What time is it in Japan right now? Anyway, thank you.
I can't believe you just did all the time zones.
Thank you all for watching. We will do our best, and thank you for all of your support. This, unfortunately, is the clinching match, which decides whether we can top cut or not. But let's face it, we're not going to, but we're going to continue being crazy. We're going to continue putting pressure onto the top trainers in the league, because we put some great pressure on Team Jamie, we put some great pressure on Team Disney, we put some great pressure on Team Flawless until their Magiana showed up. And we destroyed Team Subs. Sorry guys. But bringing unique strategies is the way to go. Anyway, Like and subscribe to both our channels, and we will see you next week and tomorrow. So until next time, see ya.
Can't we talk about Doctor Who now?